This is our second exploration of Cytomic's The Drop. This is version 0.9.7, and in this one I explored the envelope using this as an ADSR for multiple instruments and testing out to see how it works with the delay compensation in Ableton. And what I have is a basic virus TI patch, just a simple saw with unison and a bit of white noise. And what that's doing is that's going the virus. It has the 4 parts for those that don't know. What I'm doing is a little complicated. Well, not really, but the virus Midi is just a simple Midi channel with an arpeggiator. It's going into the virus. The VST, and this VST is going into the hardware unit I have in front of me, and then it's doing its bits, and it's going back to this channel, which is the channel that just receives virus TI, and then this is being routed to a channel called drop, and it's being routed to the drop plugin. Now get a load of that one. So basically I'm using it as an ADSR because I'm a big fan of using things in a modular way. I'd really like to see within the next couple years, because people have hard-ons for hardware kind of compressors and what's it called, lunchbox modular synths that people put together, and it'd be really cool to see. I know there's Max for Live and Bitwig's doing work with modular kind of plugin environments, but I'd like to see VSTs, or maybe like a new standard that's going to be used that will help, well, that will allow filter plugins like this to be routed in an interesting way, maybe with virtual patch cables or audio cable splitters and all that fun stuff, because usually it goes in a linear way, which is okay, but I'd like to see it that way. But keep in mind, I'm just a guy with Ableton. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time anyway. So anyway, back to the drop. So you know how the signal chain gets to the drop, and right now nothing's on. So you just click this little man up here, speaker man, and now we have some envelope ADSR filter types going on. Oh, another thing I did is I kind of use this to boost the bass. I turned the resonance, not the resolution. I said resolution last time, and the guy who actually made this plugin called me out on it. Well, he didn't call me out on it, but I was kind of embarrassed because I kind of worship him. I want him to give me a hug. Use this basically as an EQ, and just boosted the frequencies at the low end, just for fun. And we have yeah, that's for the high pass, and the low pass I have a bit of resonance and the filter affecting the ADSR affecting the filter, and I'll show you how I did that. So what I do is I have Midi going into this unit, so that's another bit of routing that I just forgot to mention. Where are you? Oh, so I have a duplicate of this same arpeggiator, and this is just a simple MIDI track. There's no instrument in it, and it's going out to the drop. So the drop is receiving MIDI and audio from 2 separate tracks within Ableton, and it's I don't know, it's handling the driver latency pretty well, seeing as this is a virus as well, and the virus has pretty bad latency issues sometimes, but it works. And getting back to the whole modular bit and how I'd like to see a new standard of modularity, if that's a word, I just put in 2 instances of South 1 going into the drop on that track. So the drop is taking 3 audio signals and MIDI input and handling it quite well. So I'll just turn those on in sequence. And what I can do, I can add like a delay or some sort of texture. I can make a texture really quick. And then I have just another, I think this is just a pitch envelope. Oh, it's another filter, so that already has a delay on it. So we'll just listen to what it says and I'll play around with the filter on the drop. I like how this filter goes down to, you know, a complete cut. Because 0.0, you don't see that, say, with the Ableton filter. You put it on and then you have an immediate effect. It kind of raises the frequencies, or it boosts the lows in a weird way, and you know, I like how you don't get an immediate result with this plugin. You get just you know, there's no immediate result, so it won't alter the sound unless, of course, you want it to, and that's pretty positive. And yeah, that's just from one knob, and that's just, you know, an ensemble of 3 synthesizers, 1 outboard, quote unquote, 1 outboard, and going into an instrument. And it's a lot more complicated than it needs to be, per se. But yeah. I won't rant about the VST standard right now because it's about this plugin, which it's a good plugin. Yeah, and that's basically another exploration.